Hey y'all, my name is Sarah and I'm going to be showing you how to replace your stock Jeep Wrangler radio for the AllSafe car radio Android 10 for the Jeep Wrangler JK.
Okay, the connections are pretty easy. If you follow the instructions, you will see a number of different connectors, and here you're not going to use hardly any of these connectors. You're going to use one of those yellow for your video, and it's the yellow that's not marked. Then you're going to use your microphone connector there. Moving over here, you're going to use your GPS antenna, so that connects to your GPS device, which you'll stick with a double-sided tape somewhere underneath your dashboard on metal. And then that's your trigger wire, so that wire is going to be connected to your camera, and then you have your that right there is your terrestrial antenna. And from here, this is your video. So this is your video in signal. Next to it, you have your Android Car Auto. And then next to that, you have your CarPlay Car Audio. And in the last white section there, you have the connector that connects your steering wheel controls. Okay, tip with the steering wheel controls is don't forget this connector. It's really easy to forget. It's a little small white connector. It plugs right next to your Android Play and Apple CarPlay. If you miss this connector, your steering wheel controls will not work. So just make sure you get it plugged in. The instructions do not show it to be plugged in. And then the box that she just held there was your CAN bus. And this vehicle has an amplifier, so you're connecting your amplifier connector together. Okay, here's a tip. If you get your radio installed and you turn the radio on and you're only getting audio either on one side in the back and not in the front, that's because you have the amplifier connected and you don't have an amplifier. If that's the case, unplug the amplifier side connection and plug it into the other white connector and everything will be groovy. And then we come on over to the wiring harness connector, which is the main connector that connects back into the Jeep wiring harness. And here we have our two-piece mounting bracket and the instruction sheet. So everything's pretty much there.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to take apart the dash. So we're starting off at the bottom here. We're just pulling these off. All this has are just clips, so there's nothing you need to unscrew or anything. And then we have some bolts here that we need to take out. The first bolt's going to be on the right side, right up here. And then the second one's going to be on the left side, right there, just opposite of it. So first bolt down, right there. Second bolt, and back in there. What is this? Air thing? I don't know. I'm taking this out so it's easier to pop this out.
So the bezel that goes around the radio in a Jeep kind of starts up here with a bolt up at the top, and then goes around the radio, and then encompasses the window control module and the two air ducts. So she's taken out one of the internals in the air duct so she can get behind there with her hand, and she can pop out the window control module. This bezel goes down to about right there before it connects into your AC and heater controls and your switch panel down there.
Next, that makes this easier to pop out. And then we have this red pin, you want to push that forward, and then this, push this down, and it should come out. Okay, now there's another bolt in here, if you can see, right there. So you need to take that out. Okay, so underneath the little plastic thingy, you're gonna find another bolt down here. You're gonna take that one out as well. Okay, so now you should be able to take the dash apart. There's obviously clips in here, so you just gotta be careful. And voila. Okay, so now that you've taken your entire dash off, next you want to do is get these 4 bolts out. They're the same size, 7mm, so you don't have to worry about getting a new socket. So I've taken this bolt out, this one, and that one. Should be able to just slide this thing out. Or not. Is this different or not?
That's alright.
Oh! Okay, well, it's out. These things are kind of holding the pressure, so you gotta tug pretty hard. But yeah. Okay, so we went ahead and took these off. Sorry. These ones you just kind of push down on this little clip right here to take that one off. Same with this one. Clip right here. This was that way. And then these ones push down on the top of it right there. Same with this one. So now we're just going to test the connection and make sure it's working good. So this big gray one, plug it in to this gray one. Hear that click. And then you're gonna, oh yeah, you get this gray and black one, and it's gonna plug into here. So to use Apple CarPlay, we read that you have to connect it to the 4-pin USB channel. So kind of find which one it is in the back. So it's going to be this one, and then you just trace it all the way to the end. So the phone's already connected, so we're just going to plug this in. And there you go. You got Apple CarPlay. Nice. And go ahead and unplug everything so we can start mounting everything up. Okay, so now we are inserting this. This literally just lays on like this, and you're gonna put the bolts back. That's literally it. Super easy. Make sure the wider part of the bracket is on top. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do that.
Hold this over there.
So I went ahead and mounted this part, and then this I took off because we're obviously going to need to attach the dashboard. So I took this off. So we decided to run the Apple CarPlay through the dash. It's coming out the bottom, comes out once this clip goes back in. Okay, so I've been one-handed here, so I haven't been able to record me doing this, but so I pretty much got the mic, I tucked it in right here, grabbed it, it's running through the dash. Sorry, it's not focusing. Through the dash, it's coming out here, and I zip tied the excess together. I'll snip that in a minute, and it's coming out through here where I will plug it in. Right now we're about to do the GPS. I'm thinking of just sticking it on this metal piece right here. Like right here or something. Okay, so I put alcohol on this microfiber towel. Just wiping this metal piece down. So that's where I'm going to stick the adhesive. And I'd rather the adhesive stay rather than not stay. So, yep. Okay, so this is what that looks like. It's just sitting right there. And all that's going through. And yeah. It's time to just put the dash back together and we'll see how it looks. So I'm just gonna put this back in. Make sure that goes out. Okay, so we found out this hole, so see that hole right there, that's not big enough for this cylinder thing. This side of the hole is like way bigger. That fits in. It's just this side is way smaller, so we are going to make that bigger.
But you've taken a chance on me. Now we're building bridges as far as the eye can see. And I never thought I'd find anything.
So we popped the dash back in, and then the cables that we left out are this gray one, the two USB ones, because we ran those out here, and one down here, Apple CarPlay here, Android Auto there, and then this one is to the radio, and this one for the microphone. So we're leaving those out and available. So now we have to screw in this two bracket. Okay. And they gave us a screwdriver and these little itty bitty screws. It's like so. And we're just gonna screw them into the back of the bracket and into the radio. Sorry. We're gonna do all the connections now. So we plugged it back in all of the connections, and now, ta-da! Now we're just going to put our dash back together. There we go. Where we put this bolt back in its spot, and then up here, we did this one as well. Now we're just going to clip this in. And then let's put in the last two bolts. GPS works. Check. Okay, so let's go home. Perfect. Apple CarPlay works. Alright, so everything seems to work.
And that concludes my tutorial of this radio. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.